send the request to. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, my name is David. So I'm here to take us on a dive on how I was able to do the endpoint, API endpoints, the database, the error handler, and the functionality. So this is my server.js. You can see my 404 handler, and it cuts across every of these collections. I have about 4 collections, and this is my general handler, the global handler, and these are the links. So here are my validators. These are my validators, my collection validators for the application, this for the rule, this for the system settings, and this for the user validators. This for the user validation. Yeah, you can see the required fields, docs, schemas. Yeah, the required fields. You can see them here. Yeah, so here are the documentations, and then let's actually go through the .rest so that we actually run this endpoint to see how they work. So we are going to run the get, we are going to run the post, we are going to run the update, we are going to run the delete users. So let's do this, right? So let's first of all get all users. At the moment there's only one user that is here, so let's send a request to get all users. And okay, so here are the users retrieved successfully. The ID, David updated, David Otosiwe, and this. You see, we are asked to create a collection that has about 7 fields. So this actually met that requirement, and let's actually try posting a new user here. So this is the one that we already have. So let's actually put a new user there. So we send this request for us to put a new user created successfully with, look at the ID. So let's actually get all the users again to be sure that it worked. So there's it, user retrieved successfully. That's the second one that we created. So that's for the get and the post. So let's try to update, right? That's a put. Let's paste this here and try to update this particular user. So send request. So user updated successfully. Match count 1, modified 1, and then let's try to delete. Let's try to delete the user. Yes, let's try and delete the user, and then we'll go and check if it worked by getting all users again. So here it is. We are deleting. User deleted successfully. So let's get all the users again to be sure that it worked. So user retrieved successfully, as you can see. But that one has been deleted. The ID is no longer here, and it's only this invariably is working successfully. So this locally, right? So let's create that user again, so that we'll be sure that it creates on the database. So the same thing is applicable to roles. Let's do for the roles. Get all roles. Okay, sorry. Let's get all roles first. Yes. Let's get all the rows. So these are the rows, right? So this the row for super admin. Okay, now let's take the row for moderator. Let's take the row for moderator. This is the row for moderator, and then let's get only that row for moderator. Let us send a request. So row retrieved successfully. Moderator community moderation access. So let's delete that row. Let's try and delete that row. Okay, so let me see. Here is the row, and let us send a request to update it. Acknowledge, modify account. The message is now row updated successfully. Let's get that role again. Let's get it by ID again. Send request. So you see it changed. It's now bearing row retrieved success. It's now bearing updated description rather than the community moderator. So let's try and delete the row. Let's delete it. Yeah. Let's delete it. Send request. So we've officially deleted this, but let us see if we can still get the row in case. Let us get the particular row. false, row not found, that is error 404 not found. So we did the async await and the error handling for every of them. So let's now check it live on render. Yeah, it was published on render. So let's see. Oh no, this. Let's get it. Okay, so here is it. It has just gotten success true. So let's check out for the API /v1/users. Let's go to users. As you can see here, the David is here, and then there is another one that was created here as well. So it works for both the offline and on the database.